Make sure to subscribe for daily Star Wars content. So, the new Book of Boba Fett episode 4, is coming out on Wednesday, which is tomorrow. And what are we gonna expect? What's gonna happen? Are we gonna get filler? Robert Rodriguez said a few months ago, this show's gonna be all killer, no filler. Episode 1 and 2 were good, really good. Episode 3 was filler. But I wouldn't say anything is super special that's happened in the show. The show has seemed like it's just story building, and you can do that with a lot of characters. A lot of characters can be story built, and most of their character is just story. But this is Boba Fett. We want action, and we want action now. Seems like it was two different Boba Fetts. The Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, and New Hope Boba Fett seem totally different than this guy, who's, just kind of being a nice guy and trying to make everything happen without any violence and walking around without his armor on. And it's kind of weird. It's kind of not what the fans want. Now, the fans are always mad. We're always mad. However, this time, like most of the times, we might be a little right. And episode 3 wasn't too bad. The only thing that, a few things, but one scene that really, really, really bothered me was the Power Ranger biker gang in neon mopeds that went 3 miles per hour trying to chase the mayor's assistant. They could have sped up, they could have got him, and not only that, Boba Fett could have just used his jetpack and flew over top and then just shot the engines and got what he wanted out of the guy. However, they have to make this boring chase scene that nobody really liked. It didn't feel like Star Wars, it felt like Disney Star Wars, which it is Disney's, but it didn't feel like the Star Wars we all know. I know Disney has been trying, and they tried since they got it, to make Star Wars just feel like Star Wars, nothing to do with Disney, but that episode really felt like a Disney version of Star Wars, and I did not like it. So episode 4, we only have 7 episodes, and so that means we are, we want something big, and I don't want, more just, really, I don't want more talking. I want something big to happen. I want a big reveal. I want Boba to just get out of this, happy, mindset. He is strong, and he's very powerful, and we all want to see it. It's the Boba Fett we all know. It's the Boba Fett we all like. And it's kind of confusing why we're not getting to see this Boba Fett. So episode 4, we can get story, we can get flashbacks, but if we're getting flashbacks, maybe we could get flashbacks, like the flashbacks I'd like to see is some more like him in Attack of the Clones, when Jango died. That could be one. Another one is, maybe him seeing that female Tusken Raider that didn't die. That would be a good one. And also him getting Fennec off the sands. That would be another good flashback. However, I don't know if we're going to get that. I don't know if we're going to get flashbacks. I don't know. But kind of this whole show is based on what's happening currently and what's happening in the flashbacks. And the Tuskens flashbacks were real good. And now that, all the Tuskens are dead, I hope we still get quality flashbacks that kind of bring the story together. Because the present day story isn't that interesting. And maybe the Pikes, maybe they're going to do something big. Maybe the Hutts are going to come in. Maybe, bounty hunters. We're going to see Cad Bane. We might see all that stuff. But usually, I've noticed that in these new Star Wars shows, they usually use the big things for the last episode. And they put, some important stuff in the middle. But it's usually just the first and last episode that have that like huge, crazy, exciting moments. I mean, each episode has something important in it, but usually so far the Star Wars shows, the first and last episode, especially like these small amount of episodes in a season, usually the first and last are the most exciting. And I just want a Star Wars show where I'm constantly excited and each episode is giving me something new, something for me to think about. And that didn't happen in episode 3. I mean, once I was done watching, I was like, okay, hopefully next week is better. So are we going to get something better? And if you think about the Kenobi show, is this going to happen too? Are we going to get this slow progress? Are we going to see the Kenobi and Vader fight in the last 2 minutes of the last episode? And is everything else just going to be him walking in the sand? And, you know, just like, I don't know, like just fighting people that nobody cares about and him just kind of sitting in his hut and meditating? Because if you say that you want to do a show about a character that everybody likes, you want to stick to the character and stick to what they would do. Don't try to like change them. Obviously there's character development, but in a situation where you see a character and then you just fast forward, obviously they're not the exact same person, but we know them a certain way, and we should see them in the same way in the beginning, at least. If they're the same in the beginning and they change, it's good for the fans. They get to see a whole season of a show of character development. But if you just start a show and a character is totally different, like Boba Fett, it confuses you. Like, where did this whole mindset change? Did it change, you know, when he's in the Sarlacc pit? Did it change when he was a Tusken? Like, when he became a Tusken Raider for that, like, day, did that make him, like, a better person? Because the Tuskens are still, like, mean. They still hurt people. So I'm trying to understand where he changed as a character. And I'd like for the shows moving forward to, if they have a character that you already know and it's a big gap, keep them the same in the first few episodes and slowly transition them into what you want them to be. But a big drastic change, nobody likes that. So episode 4, it's not episode 7, it's not episode 6. So you have time to change everyone's mind. We can all watch the episode and then be like, wow, that was really good. They have time to change our minds, to make us think differently. You have episode 4, 5, 6, 7. So change our minds. Give us something to be excited about. Give us something to go, okay, I can't wait till next Wednesday. I can't wait to see what happens next. So far, we haven't really got that. And I'm hoping we do in the next episode. So, let's trust that Boba Fett gets some action in. And I'll see you later on Star Wars Discovered. Also, guys, I just made a Twitter account. So if you guys want to follow that so you can see my reaction to stuff and anything as it happens in Star Wars, it's in the link in the description of this video.